How's it going, everybody? KSP3 here. With first expressions or first impressions, I don't know why expressions, but first impressions of Berserk, the Berserk 2016 anime. Now I just seen it like about an hour ago. Pretty much it came out yesterday, and I pretty much I work midnight shift, so when I came home, I immediately seen JoJo, and I wanted to say Berserk for later. But I heard a lot of things going in before actually watching the episode myself. I pretty much saying like the CGI was a mess. They skipped a lot of volumes. I think they skipped like 6 volumes, I believe. About 2 arcs. The Black Swordsman arc and another arc. I forgot the name of it, but come on, looking at it, it's like wow. Like pretty much I have not looked up who did this anime, but whoever this anime needs, to be talking down to, who need to put, who just needs to revalue their life, because it was not that good. Like CGI. Now, at first when I noticed it was CGI, it was confirmed to be CGI and stuff with the trailer, and then the details came out. I gave it a little bit of a pass to say if the story it would still stay intact, I would kind of look over it. Still, for right now, the story is still there. It's still intact for the most part. The thing is, when you skip 2 arcs, 2 main and very important arcs, it's that's not sticking to the story. You're skipping a whole bunch of content for people who haven't seen the manga and who pretty much just left off from, I guess, the 1998 anime. They pretty much are going to be lost now. Like pretty much, like there's a lot of people now that I'm telling, like read the manga because they skipped a lot. Now probably if they do flashbacks or something, it's my ringtone. But if they do flashbacks or something, it's still not going to be enough, because pretty much you need to actually see it actually be animated for all from start to beginning, not just like a little flashback about like a couple seconds to see what's going on. I don't know if they're going to do something like that for flashbacks, but I guess that's better than nothing, because the story, Black Swordsman arc, him, getting the this is the aftermath of what happened, with him and Griffin. It was crazy. That was crazy in the manga, and I was very disappointed that they left that out. For the most part, overall, the action, the opening was pretty good. I definitely liked the opening. The ending was pretty interesting. The action, for the most part, when they showed the action, it was very gory. I think it was still done well. I think the action for what it showed. The music was pretty good. CGI, like I said, if they stick with the story is not pretty much they skip 2 arcs, but the story from now on is very good. I can kind of look over the CGI, even though it still kind of gets on my nerves a little bit. I can still kind of try to put that out my side or whatever and just see for what it is. But if they continue to skip out content or something like throughout the next couple episodes, I don't know how I will feel as a Berserk fan as reading it, because I will feel some kind of way. Like literally, this is overall for the first episode is kind of very disappointing. The only thing that kind of saved it for me was the opening and probably some of the action sequences. And I can't really say the story because they skipped some content, but for what we've seen, they kind of came, stuck with the story for the most part. Besides those 2 arcs, but it was like those two main arcs are very major in the Berserk manga, and skipping those 2, that's really a headache. I don't know what they were thinking, but yeah. So that's pretty much about it. That's my first impressions of it. I don't know if I may do another impressions later on, like throughout half the episode. I think it's 24 episodes throughout the whole series, and see how I like it so far, and just pretty much talk about some of the stuff with Guts and Griffin and stuff like that. It's just some of the characters overall. So this is pretty much just the first impression. It's not really a review, but overall, I say I am very disappointed in it. But let's just see what episode 2 do. Probably episode 2 does way much better with the pacing and stuff. So let's see what's going on, and yeah. So I actually I said, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you like the Berserk anime so far? Do you not? If you're a manga fan, do you feel kind of slightly? Do you think there's some things that he could have done better? I definitely got to check out, see who actually did this anime, because I need to look up and see what they did in the past. what kind of anime did back in the past, because this is kind of crazy. It's ridiculous. So that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys later in another impressions video as soon as possible. Have a nice one, guys, and see you guys later.